Good afternoon to you from Ghana. Yamobi Akwaba. My name is Richard Awuni, and we want to educate ourselves a bit. I always say that knowledge is the seed for change. Knowledge is the seed for change. Your life can only transform because you had different knowledge or different information. So this moment we are here to learn. We are here to build ourselves with knowledge. As every human being, always you need to go for knowledge, because knowledge is the only thing that can transform your life. As a matter of fact, when you see somebody in a difficult moment or difficult time, or finding himself difficult in a certain situation, is a reason. The reason is that maybe the knowledge that he has is limited. So here we are coming to talk of reasons why people are what? Not wealthy, or reasons people are not wealthy or rich. There are some reasons. Some times ago, somebody asked me that, so do you think that everybody can be successful? Or do you think that everybody can be rich? And I also asked that, so do you also think that God created some people to be poor? No. You are poor or wealthy or rich because of the information that you have, because of the knowledge that you have. So it is because of the decisions that you make and the choices that you make in life. So people are not poor because God designed them to be poor. No, people are not wealthy because God designed them to be wealthy. People are wealthy and poor because of the decisions and choices that they make in life. So your decisions that you make today will determine the kind of life that you are going to experience. So if you are watching me, please, for you to just share and like our page, share for others to be blessed, for to show you are part of what you are doing. For us to understand that you are part of what you are doing, is that you share the information for somebody to be also what? To also be blessed. So we are talking of reasons we are not rich or wealthy. So number one reason is ignorance. Ignorance is a big disease that most people find themselves. Ignorance is one killer disease. Ignorance can block everything that you want to achieve in life. Ignorance, number one reasons. So ignorance of what you have. People are ignorant because of what. They don't know what they have. They are ignorant about what they have. They are ignorant about what they can do. They are ignorant about about who they are. If you don't know who you are, it will be very difficult for you to build wealth or become successful in every field. So first of all, you must discover who you are, what you can do, and then you need to discover who you are. That is where you can do something great. So so ignorance is one reason people are poor. They are too ignorant. They don't know anything. If you ask them about themselves, they can't even tell themselves who they are. So if you don't know who you are, if you are ignorant about who you are, it will be very difficult for you to build wealth or become successful. If you are ignorant of what you have, it will be difficult. People have talent, they have skills that they can polish to make money, but because they don't know who they are, it will be very difficult for them to be successful. So that is ignorance. Ignorance can keep you poor. Ignorance can let you stay in poverty for long. Ignorance of what they should avoid. People are so ignorant to the extent that when you are telling them to avoid these things to be successful, still they will do what they are found doing, and that can keep you in poverty. So they are successful. There are some people, they are ignorant to the extent that they don't know the principles, and there are some people, they are ignorant to the extent that they don't know the principles and strategies that they have to follow to become successful. As a matter of fact, there are strategies, there are principles that anything that you do, you need to follow to become successful in that field. When it comes to wealth creation, there are some principles. When it comes to what? Business or every field, even when it comes to health, there are some principles that you need to follow. There are some strategies that you need to follow to become successful. So if you are ignorant about all those things, you can never be successful. You can never be rich. So one reason is ignorance. Ignorance is keeping our people to stay in poverty for long. Ehiano, baby, nipa dodo na di hia because of nimdie bi a omunye de wo nim. Omuye ignorant. Onim no ho, wonje no ho ndi, wonhuni niema pa onyame de adua no mu. Nti no be kwaso ayi den adi hia. Na wo nim se me ya samasi metimi aye sei ndiema we na wo me mu metimi aye nyame ndome me no. Sa ankrofo no mokwaso ayi den ediye. So if you want to build wealth, if you want to be successful, you have to solve this ignorance. You have to solve this ignorance. You have to solve this ignorance. So the reason that people are poor is because of what? Ignorance. Ignorance of who they are. Ignorance of what they have. Ignorance of what they can do. Ignorance of the things that they need to avoid. There are some things that you need to avoid. There are some lifestyle that you have to avoid to become successful. Oh, sorry, and some Hununkwan now didn't was street, so some Hununkwan now didn't want pet them or ye. The near my beer was our chum who free who sent a baby more than where ye. Number 2 is laziness. A quadro. People are too lazy to the standard, you know. A quadro to me manipulating, Eddie here. The reason why people are poor or people are in poverty, swimming in poverty, is because of what? Laziness. They don't want to go to work. They don't want to work. And there are some signs of people who are lazy. There are some signs. They always have excuses. So if you always have excuses, it means you are lazy. They give excuses. When you give them something to do, they will give you an excuses. When there is time for you to go to some place, they will give you an excuses. And this can keep you poor for long. So number 1, another one is laziness. So they always give excuses. They always have people to blame. They always blame people about their poverty. So you will always be poor. When you see people complaining, they don't want to learn. That is why they are complaining. And this can keep you poor. People who are building wealth and making money daily, they don't complain. They are not lazy. So lazy people always what? They have the tendency to steal. When you give them small opportunity, they have to what? Steal. Laziness can keep you poor for long. So people are lazy, people are poor because of what? Laziness. Akwadro. Na nyonkofo yina sorry a omokwa adwuma no no da so dampam or TV ho wo hwe TV sa necessary things that will not bring any product, necessary things that will not bring any productivity. That is where you will see them. That is where you will find them. They will be arguing football, they are arguing, entertainment, things that will not bring them anything. Meanwhile, they are not entertainment themselves. Unnecessary things and say, they always procrastinate. The lazy people. I was so mokoya, they are no a 2 ashada. On himself, but try was so quajma, or semenko in 20 May Conichina. I also started project we won't call or semi they are searching a business idea be about 3 months also started or trying to say January every here started today. So if you are people, if you are found procrastinating, you can what? Stay in poverty. So if you want to be wealthy, you have to deal with procrastination. Procrastination is another way that can keep you poor. And these are symptoms of the lazy people. They always procrastinate. They sleep a lot. They love to sleep. Omo sorry, omo dasa. Oh sorry, what dasa? Man for sorry for omo yen to te. Oh sorry 9. What I say? If be making millions in within after by 10 o'clock. No, that time no that's so damn pass. So be here. Be here. Intina was a wood 10 down so. Send a bear bit me a D. Tino we a quadrofo a woda. Quadrophobia penda. Or dasa or da or tam or pen or sorry no a chinimu yeah or pursue the year being young. excessive sleep. They watch television, like I said earlier. They love watching televisions. Sabria kaka krama baby omo de kwoto antena Ghana hana antena na obi adwo nsem kwa obetie no wadi hia saa time na wasa wodi ye adwuma peska te no pese wodi ya wasa wotwen ho free television programs na wa hwe betimi keep you time am why poor. You have to use your time well and make sure that the time you are using is what bringing good productivity. They are always idle. Lazy people are always idle and busy doing nothing. Maybe Papa Kokano bro was busy for nothing. So they are always busy, but they don't bring anything on the table. So laziness can keep you poor. If you are lazy, you can what? You can stay in poverty for long. Another one is unfaithfulness. Unfaithfulness can make you what? Stay in poverty. So people who are making millions, people who are successful, people who are rich and wealthy, they are faithful in their dealings. Unfaithfulness has caused many people in this world. Unfaithfulness has caused destruction to many people in this world. So people are not faithful. That is why they are what? They are not rich or wealthy. So are you faithful? Can somebody trust you? When it comes to your dealings, are you faithful? Are you dependable? You bet me the one also. Wadam for no ma 100,000 so far to homana obekwa ba beto so ana. Ma me na oja ne sika wo store ho na no refi no okọ na obet me the amano obefre na change ne the amano. Are you faithful? Can you be trusted? Unfaithfulness leads to greed and corruptions. So when you see somebody stealing something which does not belong to him or her, that person is unfaithful. When you see corruption, it means there is no faithfulness. That is why they are doing that. Are you faithful? As a matter of fact, a lot of people are having money to give to somebody to start a business, but because of unfaithfulness. So unfaithfulness has caused many people to stay in poverty. So if you can deal with these things, you can easily be successful and become wealthy. And in a man, mani panje wundi, dinokre. Oti wiase wase dinokre ma ho. Nipa wadamfo na wo diska jaw no. Obetimi akwa abeto so ana. No kredi a ndi nti na amahia dose no because nipa na woni no kwaya business no. Wonim say ne share 5,000, won so dey 5,000, but wa ya man 2,000 undi no kre. Undi no kre. Store ha ye de watena ho no woti ho na wo de niam na prices ni bi toto so. Nti wan se nan se mo niam no boa ye din ti obi amba store ho mbeto ade bi. Undi no kre. Won so wo kwaje adwuma wo kan se obedi no kre. Afi ye fa wi no wo bokro no. Obegu adwuma no. Na wo ye sa no nye wa adwen se adwuma wura ni na obu no kwase a. Wa nkasa wo ye wo ho. Fapem bi a wo si anya fapem papa no won so obi di bi bediu. So are you faithful? Can you be trusted? Can we depend on you? Madam for be friend me free Germany was what assassin surveyors na was say omukoye ho enkrata ma no was send your music na for from wa wonti omunka biem. Ma block on the lights kana beto nti o ma twina di. Na wo sa nipa we no ka se beboa wo. Emboa wo. Emfa wo nko bebia wa hu kromfo a ya ma na award da. If you are not faithful, you are going to suffer in life. Yemfa krono mbobra, yemfa krono nyeye. Wa hu obi a wa bọ krono a wo se ye man award, o wa bọ krono a okono wo de obi aginem wawu enti ne ya pe obi a wa be gina nanim. Wa be si na nan mu. E wo se wo di no krema ho. Ewiase wo pe omo ndi no kro omo doso. Eni nti na ama nipa dodo na nso ede adi hia no. Omo nipa pa no omo ndoso sa. Enti no ye wa adwen se wo be di no krema ho. Obedi no kra ma woman obedi no kra ma wadwuma na awom no ono kra die na bebie kwan ama wo se odi no kra kakra na se odi adwumaden ka ho a bebia di ho a wontimi nko nipa bi timi yedan eheda ma uska wo di gwa wondi no kra wo supplier na oba ye ne niam na kakra beto so wo de koye wo se wa biti no wa wo se wo koye na ohu ye wa ma niam abiem first no nanka otimi kwaje niama no koton wi ansa na odi sika na akọ ukoton niama no wie no sika no wa mfa nko wa dodge na akọ different store eni nti na unya niama no biem no undi no kre. So you have to be faithful in your dealings. E wo fie adwuma bebi a wo se wo kasa memedi no kre. Mo sori ama bompa ya te sori dem nso krono ni nyina mo na mo bo. E wo se wo di no kre ma wo ho. Ka no kre wo ye sofo ka no kre kira sori mba no. Ye wonsem bi wo ha wo ka kire mo wa wo nim se ye ntro na wo twa kire mo but san no sika kakra wo benya ntino wo twa ntro kire na agene sika no wadi hia wo saa nipa no wo nso wo ho be kire wo da achen. Wo di adwuma ma obi a na wa jiska no o jiska na wo frɛ na wo nya ne biem adwuma no nso wonye undi no kure ntini yɛn frɛ obiem no ntini you need to be faithful. Let people trust you, let people depend on you. Ma obi ntimi nkase enamasa asamasi de otimi de osika jana wo kwa obeto so ma nyonkofo no bebre na omo wa brochire na bi wo ho no ma omo suro so omo de omo sika be ma obi wo Ghana ha no wa ye bibia ma no because of say wondi no krenti no. But nipa ya wona na san se nka obedi no kra nka mo betimi akomanim. But one say obi ti no 1 2 3 no ezi wonya links bio. As a matter of fact nipa na wo one wo eyeden deal na wo try say wo betwi na adi no or recommend wo dia ma obi foforo na saa nso na wo ye niam pan so be recommend wo dia ma obi. It is about network. Nti wo try say wo be biti obi na wondi no kra abrabo ni mbetimi ayeden ama. Nti mede de Richard Awu ne wo hwe na wo betimi a comment na wa share information ama ye ne ye hu say wo ka part of ne ye no ye but say wo di no kra wo frɛ ya wo de beden but say wo di no kra wo frɛ ya wo de beden ye de be ma nti na wo say wo ye obi a wo ye de wo di no kra hia no Nyankopɔn mbo obi ase ombedi hia and we mo ye niema nketenkete bi a ema nipa timidi ye wo hu sikani bia waye ye anaso obi a waye ye obi bia mu no na ejina no kra di a wo ye de wo di ye nti na ama na timi adi ye onim die fa bibi ho onim ni nipa ban a wo ye ani nti na ama na di ye wan se wo nim nipa ban a wo ye wo Ghana ha nti wo se wo tu kan akobro ni krom ti wo kotena ho no wa bresa mi ho an Ghana ha nso asikafo ha manfo yes enyeska sa nkrofo no nim bibi a wo nim nti na wo bre na wo mo koso no nti ni se wo ye ignorance a emfa ho ni wiase bibi a de wo beto wo bebre. So if you can deal with ignorance and laziness and unfaithfulness, you will easily succeed in life. You can easily succeed. Another one too is pride. Pride has killed people's dream. Or you're too arrogant, or you're proud. Say, me masters, me a lawyer. Apart from the lawyer, as a matter of fact, profession bia ukra no school no so just has certificate na wo ba waste afi na wo ba wiase na besua niema afi na wo ba wiase abesua niema nti pride etimi ma amanfo nso eyeden edi hia obi wo ha wotimi nso wonim hwe but obekọ Jesus ni bia wa build the world akosua nyansa free no ho no wode abobra no wo se wo no ukra masters nti no no masa the level no wamfa no ho to form nti na hia no Wanza ukura masters na ye yi wadi wa adwuma mu no wa homa so nti wontimi nkosua adwuma bi nyeska madam ba ko bi ono no ye manager ana adwuma no gu ni yi o madi oba besua tribo oba lo e besua tribo ene okura workers a otua omoka na pese o chezin ko de no manager no be gaga ya nko betimi da bi entina homaso etimi ma odi hia bre ho ase nesua ade ye ka bibia wonim bibia nso wonim hwe obua entina se wo ya homaso wo ye arrogant wo ye pride a wontimi ndi ye tina hia wono wa ye ho se wonim bibia Mr everything you know enso wonim hwe wonim bibia ebe hia. So you need to deal with that pride if you want to be successful. The only reason people are going, people are making money, because they are not arrogant, they are not pride. Pride can put you down. Pride can cause you to poverty. Sikani bia bre no ho ase. Omo sori omo se sikafo akire omo wo boa. Sikani bia bre no ho ase. Nti no waye den. Okwa nanim no. No workers ne wo kwan ofa so ne omo dili o bre no ho ase kire omo. Edumre wo se omo nani eden so omo nani yeden. O bre no ho ase ma workers no nti no omo timi ye adwuma ma ne nya sika no. Na aka so ko he na akoye na me magwie school Harvard ne won kaka aka se be ye adwuma na ma. O be wiawo bre ho ase come to their level. Business na wa bie wo ho no mo wa hu se wa homa so nti obi amba ho mbeto ade why you store ho shepens obi ansi ho o kire wo ho wonim se won kwan wa ko school oboa enye no ne adidi yie ti bre wo ho ase fa certificate ne to nchen a school for no kan no mo ne wo twemman son na and who do you know what wo comment ya no mbe kire na obrofo nye nso omo ahia omo ni kapre o kasi wonyi 10,000 bre wa wontimi yi pia water for no mo odwem no mbe yi a kire wo ti bre wo ho ase ne besua bi wo ya ahomaso a ehia bekan wo ya ahomaso nti obi ama oki niam a beboa ma wadi ye no wa ahomaso nti no wo mbre wo ho ase na wonsua ebehia wo nti na wo se wo yeden wo bre wo ho ase. You deal with pride if you want to be successful. People who are pride, they are unteachable. They know everything. If you are teaching them, they say, I know, you know, I know it. But Ghana, I know what more material Mumpana, you want my school. Much in so many capre. Many tell apart from the salary in a Jumana warrior. The brainer apart from the salary, no, or need any other source of income. So, Chirano, ye know the word Jumampe and one or near him. But se wo ba form na nka wo mingle with nkrofo na omo form ho na obo be kire wo kwan a obetimi atoto niam ama osikasem na yeden agina but wo kire wo hunti no ye nkire wo ye ka wo hu anu abu afaso oh we dey minim no abu afaso onim ne sen. Check the results. So you need to deal with pride if you want to be successful. The wealthy and the rich people, they are not pride. They are not arrogant. They are not proud. Omo chire omo no kente hey. Eh nana bo no there be. We o hene kura na we se wo ba for man krofo no. Se na be yo metimi asum yie. We a leader we adwumam e we se wo ba form. Ya foul as a departmental leader. We a sofo, we a bank manager. We da krofo bia no. Ya ma position kakra bi bra form no mo ma wa futuo ni bi. Enya won kwa na nyansa wo trim. Nya wa adwin se wonim bibia. On say mo call board meeting na waka se obi ankasa bi because why you ho ageman. You know everything but you know nothing. On say adwuma no ntimi hwe so. Ye de ma petre wa say no. First na says no bosumi bia mutimi nya more than 100,000. On say mu nya 20,000. Wa homa so nti workers no be bitiu. Bre ho ase. O bre ho ase a. O kosoro. I say o ma ho so a. Obeba form. Say Bible no mpo. Another one too is disobedient. We are talking of reason people are poor or not wealthy. So we said that arrogance is ignorance is one, and then we said laziness, and then we also said that how do you call it? Unfaithfulness can cause you into poverty, and then we said pride. So let me add one. Let me add one for free. So let me say that disobedient, people are disobedient. That is why they are ignorant. As a matter of fact, in this life, there are laws and rules in regulating everything. So wherever you find yourself, you must what? Obey. You must obey. To be successful, you must be obedient to rules. You must be obedient to regulations. You must be obedient to what? The team. You must be obedient. That is the only way you can be successful. So if you are not wealthy, maybe you are disobedient. That is why you are still poor. So people who are obedient, there is obedience in everything that you do. Even in life, there is obedience. You have to follow principles. There are principles and regulations that you have to follow. The same applies to wealth. When you want to build wealth, there are some principles and strategies. There are some techniques, there are some systems that you have to follow to become wealthy or successful. So if you don't follow all those things, you become disobedient. And that is where you can stay in poverty. What they also are on person obesua bibia. Uko adwuma na ya fa wa adwuma mu ho no. Ye ka kire o say adwuma no ye start it Inti report 7 ni upon 5 oh sorry a wo ba ho 9 na wapon 3 adaya wo maami yare inti wa frɛ ye beyi wadi wo ndi mmra so wa pomodin wonim sɛ nduane bi wo ha wo di a emboa wa pomodin but anumodenti wo di akire wo bewu ono omo nhyehyɛ wo wo kwa adwuma no wo ho mbɔbɔ ye fa o wie de wo san ye afi wo ndi mmra so ye bɛpame wo wonim sɛ wo pɛsɛ wo di a ye ndi esika nyina wo nso sika no ba ya no wadi nyina ebehia wo wo ndi nhyehyɛ so we are disobedient tina bedin so you have to follow instructions we are kwala wasi so maame sisi wo sisi wo si 1 wo si 4 ebehia wo o manager say yam say wo say the bidda the opese wo ya na wo ye you are disobedient e be hia ntin wo mo a wo di ye no they are obedient. They don't joke with the terms and conditions, they don't joke with policies, they don't joke with systems, they don't joke with what they're supposed to do. That is why they are what they are making money. Nti sikani bia won hyehyɛ ya wo fa so nti sɛ wokɔ ne nkyɛn a wo san hyehyɛ na wo sɛ wo nso yɛ da wo fa so sɛ wo yɛ adwuma bi a wo yɛ no adwuma bia a wo yɛ no ɛwɔ nhyehyɛ ya ɛyɛ den ɛwɔ adwuma no nti sɛ wo di san hyehyɛ no so a ɛbɛtumi ama wa yɛ den wadi yie omo aye omo ho sɛ omo yɛ stubborn omo ndi nhyehyɛ so no ntina obi wo hɔ no ma ne master afa na adwuma no won yɛ adwuma no ohu sɛ ne master ba na n'ani abiri gidi ne master kɔ ya no ate ada wondi nhyehyɛ so emboa ebema productivity na kɔlu productivity ne nso kɔlu a ye be reduce workers ebe count. So there are some basic things that you need to know if you want to be successful. So my name is Richard. Wouldn't please, if you are watching us, just share the information for us. Share for us to know that you are part of this. We said that ignorance can keep you poor. People who are poor is as the result of ignorance. People who are poor is as a result of disobedience. People who are poor as a result of what? Laziness. People who are poor as a result of what? Pride. People who are poor as a result of what? Unfaithfulness. So if you can, it's a lot, but if you can deal with these things, you can what? Be successful in life, in every field. Baby, I would be no say, this answer say, we must work, wait me a year. Until your pub we says, can you be say, Massa, a quite ben, I mean, fasten a year. On country, say, by 100,000 cobo brow, on farm mount, and no, and yeska near the bobra, a yan sunny in dear. The skills and techniques that you have, that will make you successful. It's not about money. So don't stop chasing money and stop begging people. Seek the basic terms and conditions. Seek the knowledge. That is why in the beginning I said that knowledge is the seed for change. So if you want to transform your life, you need to seek knowledge. So people who are making money, it's as a result of what they know. So you need to believe in yourself. It's part of the knowledge. You need to know who you are. You know what you can do. There are some things that you can do and polish them to make money. And because of your ignorance, you are wasting your talent and you will remain poor. Because of ignorance, you don't know what you have in Ghana here. So if you don't know what you have, what God has given to you in Ghana here, and the kind of person that you have, the kind of person that you are, you can never build anything. Unimu hunti wanzi wako tonkwa sra ama already and I say cancer becho. It's a matter of time. So there are some things, ignorance is killing us. So if you want to be successful, if you want to stay, or if you want to break the poverty chain, you need to stay away from ignorance. And the only reason that you can deal with ignorance is to learn. You have to learn constantly. You need to learn. Always you have to be learning, reading, watching videos, building yourself. Who rasikani bia dema who materials are a man transforming. Sikani bia and started preoccuped. No, They are learning. Who run it them who materials are amani yede ekonanim who books who audios niama awoye na different waye na adwen se we na me pese me ye nti na ade bi a wose me ye na me fa so de ye no na me ye wo ye ba wo dem niama emfaso ni so nkwa emfa productivity bankwa na yehu niama hunu nkwa TV programs are here nsem hunu nkwa oko Facebook ni YouTube TikTok and kwasi asem kwa no he niema emfaso ni so no I don't know he tini wan say de bia wo ye je wo phone si a si ye je wo phone na se ye call platform ni so a ye call page honum na ye hwe niema egusu a yetimi hu adwen e wo trim ye je wo phone na se ye scroll say a information na e beto ato aso aba no e ma ye hunu nipa ban a wo ye because niema a wo ta hwe na no na be show up. That is what is going to pop up. Obi wa ha o je na phone na pono nko a o je na phone na mba nsem hunu nko a agro nko a na woso. And we said that the knowledge is the only thing that can transform you. Faithful in your dealings with people. Partnership educe kasem no mako. No kredi ni ho. De bia o kata niema so. Yes, ma be out the profit to so. There were brow master nyawe. Ye kasi ye project be no artist kan so. Store honum ye de otu ha now the near man the price ni be to so. Yes, ma se fa de kwa no yi so. Undi no kure. Undi no kure ma ho a, untimi ndi no kure ma obia. Ntini wo ye nipa na otie mi a, ka kire wo ho se me pese mi di no kure ma me ho. Wo di no kure ama wo ho. Eno na Nyankopon hwehwe. Nkotena asore dem mbọ mpa ye kai wo ba na wo be bokro no. Omo di no kure no. Mi won krofo bi wo ho no ma mi di no kure ma me ho di no kure ma me ho ma sometimes ago omo timi discover to hom bo omo mbusa me. Ebi wo ha ji se wo sa pa na che wo de ni sika ma no. No kure die. Nti se wo ndi no kure ebe din se nipa beji wadi ewiase ye hia nipa ene ye de akoye nim wo hia obi ansa na wadu mpempenso obi a wo se woduru nti se nipa bi a obehia no wo try se obebiti no na se wan di no kra nkyere na bebi a wo pese wo kọ no wontimi nkọ wo se wo di no kra ma wo ho wo ye be ma di no kra ma wo yire wo ye oba di no kra ma wo kunu no kra die na fa bebi a edwumam di no kra ye se bra edwuma sei wonim se obi hia wo call hospital a wonim se patient we at this time we say me command drugs and I say ndro wo nko na oti ho miamia wo phone ya fa wa adwumam wo ye ECG wo ye adwuma wo ECG wonim se sa time we say me yes ni see wo nko wo ye adwuma wo bank wo say tellers ni na bet na ho obi pentem obi hia sika akoya ade wa sori akose bebi na odi nkomo undi no kure ba wo kwa adwuma nim no wo hombobo na wo bre wo dimrika pa adwuma ya fa wa adwuma ma fe undi no kure wo dada obi agenesika shortcut wo cut corners so obi a pe shortcut pia no onya long cut ebe ye diansa na wa yie wo sori a wa bokro no saa wa hu roba ya ma na woda da ya ma na woda da wo se wo hihye wa brabo no ye die no aya niema nketenkete bi na eka bo ma ne yeye obia ni ho no ma wo sori enti se wadi hia ma ne nyen wanwa aya ginasie. It's a decision that you make, the choices and the knowledge that you feed yourself, the information that you acquire, that will determine whether you'll be successful or poor. So you are not poor by chance, you are poor by decision. This can so I watch your media no one person beti no winning bibia e be hia. Depending the actually kwan. We are ignorant. Wait me at here we are see Musa. If you are ignorant, you can stay in poverty for long. What the upper, Quana so we had here, or more money be pan, Quana Monco Dinko, now do on, or Mum never on your money or air cosu. Just or money be beer, but Omutika 70 your money. Scania de Barbara Bow, Yase. Yami and boys be here. Yamin so and boys be ye. Eye nimdeɛ no ɔbɔ nyinaa baa pɛpɛɛpɛ ɔbɔ ɛsɛ ne so ne sɛ so na emom ne awunim na ɔde bɔ bra. So go for knowledge to transform your life. My name is Richard Awuni. Please, if you are watching us, whether Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, or the platform, just share and comment for us. Yeah, the basic hanum na young recap reasons people are poor or people are not wealthy or rich. We said that one is ignorance. Number two is what? Laziness. If you are lazy, you can stay in poverty. Another one too is what? Unfaithfulness and pride. More mako school put there can't pride now. Put there was here mama what? More too arrogant. More pride to the extent that you don't want to come down and learn. Or pay white collar job in tina here or pay you may no better now condition mo. The money is in debt. And disobedient. So if you are not following instructions, things can be tough for you. So bless you for watching and hoping to see you another day. Thank you for watching, and I do hope that you have learned something. Pick one point, build on it, and your life will never be the same. There is always information that you need to transform your life, and this is one information that can help you. God bless you for watching.